Hello YouTube, it is Fluffy Razor 101 here, back with episode 2 of Greg Tech New Horizons. Now, as you can see, I am no longer in the little hole across the river there, as I decided to move. That eerie pillar just keeps expanding the biome, and it also produces stronger monsters that spawn on it, so I just decided to move. Now, luckily, I found this biome with 80%, definitely not the 90 down there, but pretty close. So I decided to just build in this little cave here. I've already brought up all the material from my old house, put it into here, set up my tinkers, just so I have a start ready for this episode. Now, in this episode, I will for sure be doing 2 coke ovens, and depending on how much time I have left, I will be expanding into the next quests. Maybe even getting the start on metal tools. Who knows? We will find out. But for sure, 2 coke ovens. Now, before I do a little cut for getting the material, I would like to ask a question for my viewers. Now, if we're doing these gatherings, should I be putting these in like time lapses and showing you the process of me gathering stuff, or should I just make a straight cut for when I have the material? I would like to know so I can make better videos for you. I'm definitely still learning, and I definitely want to improve upon my quality, so definitely let me know. But as of right now, I'm just going to do a basic cut until I have my material, which is just right here that I have saved in my chat here. I need 208 bricks exactly, but I have to do 210 because the quantity only goes up by 3. So I'm going to need 210 clay, 350 sand. I have about half the clay, none of the sand. So I'm going to spend the next little bit just gathering clay from the river and probably some of the orange sand from across the river. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back from the little gathering trip. Got myself, I should be enough clay and enough sand. I guess we shall find out after I go on my little crafting spree. But honestly, this should be good. Yeah, we'll find out. If I need to go gather more sand, which honestly it might have to do, then I will do that. So, looks like we need a knife. I looked at the recipe and it looks like it's just a stick and flint. Like, that's good. Definitely couldn't do more of the complicated stuff. Have pattern here. I'll take one like that. And I believe it's just like this. Yep, perfect. So if I go like this, boom. I got 3 stacks straight up, super easy. That might be short a little bit. Let me do just a little pause for me to do the math, make sure I'm not messing this up. Alright, I got the last sand. I did the math and I was just short about 14 sand. So, I got that now. I should be able to craft the rest that I need. Go here, craft. Just craft everything. That should be everything. If I'm missing more, I guess I'll just have to harvest some more. I got enough for 1 more furnace, so that's what I'll craft now, just to speed this along just a little bit. And then I'm probably going to have to do some wood gathering just so I have more smelting material. I'll use up the last bit of coal, even though it's not the best use of it. There. So, yep, I'm going to harvest some more wood and do a little more cooking of these unfired coke oven bricks, and once I'm back, I'll be placing down the next 2 coke ovens. I'll probably also dig up a little spot to place them inside, just so I don't have to keep going in and out every time I need to go collect something. So, I'll be right back after the smelting's done. Alright, I got all the material needed now. For 2 of them, I counted out, and we need 52. So I believe, yep, there we go. We got our 52. And I already did cut out the little bit while I was waiting. So I might as well fill it in. Gotta be careful for that noise. There's no door yet, so I could just be attacked. Now, when placing these guys, you just need a hollow center, which is actually pretty easy for these. And that should do it. Yep, perfect. I think I'm gonna cut out this just so I can see this side. And then I got the other spot right here. And there we go. We got our 2 coke ovens, and that didn't even take that long at all. So I will be looking at the quests, and I think our next goal, obviously, to get charcoal from these guys, but I think I might be able to do at least this quest here. A bunch of cobblestone, getting our first iron tool, and then I'll do a little montage of me running around to do some prospecting, hoping to find at least some coal, iron, copper, and tin. Those are going to be my main 4 things I'm going to want. There is a few other things that will be helpful, but not quite right away. Oh, zinc gravel. I think I found a few patches here and there, but I never purposely went on my way to mine them. But they are scattered around, so that shouldn't be too hard if I ever need zinc. So, yep, I'm gonna throw this stuff in here. Yes. Can you... Oh, it doesn't just disappear, dang. Let's see how much cobblestone I have currently. Definitely not enough, I don't think. Nope, I only got a stack of 36. And it's not detecting it. That's a little annoying. I think that's 5 stacks? Maybe. I don't know. But I'm gonna have to spend that, and I'm also gonna have to gather some more gravel. Ooh, it's nighttime. Nope. I already have to deal with a lot of creepers spawning up and around my hill, which is quite annoying. But hopefully once the charcoal's done, I'll be able to torch up some things around. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little charcoal, a little cobblestone gathering, more flint, and I'll be back. All right, that was a short little cut there. I went around gathering the cobblestone chunks and some gravel, which I used some mortars to turn into flint. So I got the flint in order to repair my pickaxe, so I can do as much processing as I want for now. And then I also turned in the cobblestone already, so be able to get our iron pickaxe head straight off the bat. And I think I will go with the shovel. Well, no, I'll go with the axe head for this one. Now, I did complete this one just for charcoal I grabbed from the coke ovens. I did fill it up with some of that, acacia wood? Or whatever, that wood I hate building with it, so not gonna happen. So, got that now. So, I'll go around and do a little montage, time-lapse, whatever, of me just running around prospecting as much as I can. Hopefully to find the 4 main things, which is coal, iron, copper, and tin. So, yep, I'll start the montage. Well, actually, I'll fix these guys up so you can see how I do that. Just in case some of you are new with tinkers. Throw in the flint, make sure it's full durability, then you'll be able to put the new head on. Now, this will be restricting me a bit. I should have probably waited until I got more iron, but I guess we'll find out how well this goes. But, yep, montage or time-lapse starts now. All right. As you can see, I trapped myself in a hole here. It is nighttime right now, but with my little prospecting, I'm honestly really happy I didn't have to do a whole lot. Found the coal first. I already seen some lignite coal on the surface, so that was easy to pinpoint. And then I used that just to go down and then follow down this way. Found two things of tin. It's awesome. And then I found whatever this kaolinite stuff is, and apatite. I don't think I could really use this stuff quite yet. But then I found this copper node, which has two types of copper and then two types of iron. So this node right here, I'll be mining the crap out of, unless I find one closer. But as you can hear, there's a lot of scary monsters out there. I might be able to make it, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it. And as you can see, my inventory was just a mess. So, yep, I'll be just chilling here in this hole for the night. And once I'm back at my base and get some of the random material I gathered, because I did grab a few, got a few of the coal stuff, got some iron, got some random copper, just to get me the basic resources going. So, yep, I'll cut back once I'm back at the base so you don't have to deal with this nighttime and waiting. All right, I'm back at the base. I decided to do a little bit of smelting when I got here. I got 19 iron ingots out of the iron I brought. I don't think any of this other stuff, no, none of this other stuff turns into iron for me. But this 19 iron paired with my pickaxe should last me a good bit when I'm mining. So I'm going to also do another time lapse now of me just going ham on this copper node here, and then also save a little bit of iron for repairs to do some tin. So hopefully I get some good stuff from here, and that should hopefully be enough to push me past this next quest of mine. Because if I look here, I need 72 iron ingots, and then 48 copper, which this will be easy, and then 16 tin, which is even easier. So I'll for sure be able to get this stuff, for sure the iron on this trip. And that will let me make some bronze dust, which if I find the recipe for it, where is it? Should be in here. What the hell? It's making me want bronze dust. Why are you making me do all this? Hold on. Use your master mortar to grind up some copper and tin and mix them together. Okay. Oh, why did you didn't show up before? Okay, whatever. So yeah, just some copper dust with tin dust, which I use the mortar and pestle with the ingots just to get the dust forms to make this. And that should let me start my journey into Steam. Great. So yep, I'm going to do my little mining trip now to get my basic resources. And then hopefully with this iron too, yep, it looks like I got a quest to do my tools. So big progress is coming up. Well, yep, gonna start the time lapse. All right. Well, I'm done with my mining trip. There was a brief little moment that I slowed down when I got attacked, but I'm done with the mining. I think I did pretty good for this trip. I got some random small ores. That's why my inventory is a mess again. But I got all the iron that's needed for the quests. I got definitely enough copper, which is good. And then I also got at least a stack of tin. Looks like I got a little more than a stack. Got some random ores that were just thrown in here. I don't really think some of this stuff I'll use. Silver ore, though, I think it's used for the solar boiler, which I might try my hand at because it'd be just a passive source of steam. But yeah, I pretty much done with the mining trip, just waiting for it to be daytime. Then I'll make my way back to the base and start the processing or smelting of all these ores. Probably do a little wood gathering off camera just to get my coke ovens back up and running. And I'll be back once everything's processed and we'll start doing all the quests, and hopefully we could finish this episode off with a steam boiler or close to one. So yep, I'll be right back. All right, well, I got back to my base, but I had torches, so I've decided to place them down in here. I am going to just showcase this a little bit. I am dying, and I'm probably going to die here. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. There is a mob spawner down there. I am not going to be fast enough to put torches. I'm too weak. But, shit. Sorry. My mic was out of my way. Okay. But yeah, I got a skeleton spawner right underneath my house, so that's fun. I need to find a time to come down here with more torches and, well, health. Because I almost died doing that. Just out of a whim of myself just going down there and placing torches. But yeah, I managed to make it back to the base. Almost just died. But, I should mention this now, I guess. I am planning on collecting every single one of my heads. As so far, I only have the 2 that I died in the first episode. Where did I put them? They might still be back in the initial house. But yeah, I'm planning on collecting all my heads, and I'm going to have like a wall of shame of my heads. But yeah, I'm back at the base. I'm going to start processing the material, and I also did start a tiny little farm down there, which I am probably going to have to steal from because my character is starving. So I'll be back. All right, I am back. I found my heads in the chest. I was just a little blind before. I've gotten everything smelted up now, so that should be the last quest. Yep, there we go. So now we got the tin, copper, and iron all completed. So the next quest is going to make us do bronze dust. We need 32 of this, which 32 divided by 3, 10, and then plus 1, that's 11. But they requested me to make a lot more, so I'm just gonna make, actually, no, I got everything I need here. Why is it my math is not mathing in my head like usual? Okay, I got some mortars here that are extra. Hopefully this is enough to get us through all the dust, which is definitely not. So I need to make one more. I do not have any more stone, but I did start smelting some, which is good. Make another mortar like this. Now that should be everything. Perfect. Like this. Perfect. 48. Oh, I still have 10. What the hell? Yeah, my math does not like mathing in my head. It's fine. We got what we needed. We got 48, which is actually more than what we needed. So now we just need to smelt these guys up. I will put these in here. I got a bucket. Yeah, there it is. So I've just been using the creosote oil to smelt 32 items at a time. I believe that's what it is. Yeah. Should be 32. That's smelting stone. That's still smelting more iron for us. That should be enough stone. I'll do another mortar because I'm definitely going to need... Oh, actually, I can start using iron to make iron mortars as double. So I think iron could do a full stack of pestilling, which is good. I'll put them on the bottom row for now. Same with the bucket. But yeah, now we're pretty much just waiting for the bronze ingots for this quest. Oh, yeah, okay. So, yep, there's that quest. Then, oh, there's a bronze tools here, but it looks like we need options for finding zinc. So, no, that's not it. I don't know where this... Oh, right here. Oh, it's just clicking. Okay, so that's just zinc ore around or shop or more advanced processing to get the other stuff. I'm not gonna go through and collect every of the quest rewards quite yet. I'm gonna wait until I have a little bit more of a chest array set up and more organized. But it looks like after I do this, I'll do this quest here, which gives us bronze tools, which is one up. But it looks like that needs to go into the smeltery business. So I think for tomorrow's episode, no, not tomorrow's episode, but my next episode, episode 3, I will be doing a short little tutorial on how to do some of the steam machines, and I'll also set up a smeltery. But yeah, I'm still waiting for this stuff to craft, so I'll cut right back to when these are finished smelting, and then I'll start crafting up more of my stuff. Or actually, hold on. Pause that thought. Tools. Ah, yes, tools. I need wood, though. Is there a tree growing out here that I could snag? Click F7. Stuff's dying out here already. Alright, I'll just take this wood here because I need this for the tools because I'm out of wood completely in the base. I've been smelting it all in the coke ovens. Replace the sapling. That should be enough for sticks to do all the random crafts. Completely forgot about these tools. Alright. Let's just go full throttle into sticks. Might as well. Might bite me in the butt, but I don't care. Alright. Got our hammer. Heck yeah. Next is a wrench, which is just a hammer and ingots. Alright. Alright, now next is a file, which is smashed plates. There we go. Brain. Nope. What am I thinking, man? Oh, yeah. There we go. Jeez. Trying to remember the freaking recipe off the top of my head. Not working out. Okay, so stick and then rods, tool, and file. Okay. So stick to rods, which I do to file. Boop, boop, boop. And then this. Stick, hammer, screwdriver. There we go. That's our screwdriver. Next is the saw, which to do the saw is no. Give me normal fucking. There we go. So plates, hammer, and that. Okay. There we go. There's those. And then was it file? Yep. Saw blade. And I think it's just yep. There we go. And with this blade, we'll also get normal ratios for doing wood material. There we go. That was nice and easy. Smelting's halfway done for that as well. Awesome. So there's our tools done. So yeah, we definitely will get this done here shortly. Ooh, and then we start doing the crop sticks. I prefer doing these for like wood and stuff. Because then I don't have to have tall trees. At least not, yeah, just for a short term, I would definitely use those. Until I get the lumberjack axe, then I'm going to go for the great oak trees, which is going to be so nice. Ooh, this guy right here. I'm definitely going to make it. Okay, but I don't have any redstone yet, but that's definitely going to be one of the first things I make. So I think I got a random gold dust. And this also takes 4 redstone each, so that's 4, 8, 10 redstone to make this guy right here. So it's not terrible. So I'm definitely going to be making that as soon as I have some redstone. Ooh, better crafted table. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Might as well just fill my time up. There we go. Alright, there's this bench. That should have access. Yes, it does. Heck yeah. Doesn't have access to the important stuff like ingots and whatnot, but that's fine. So that's that done. What else can I do real quick? Ooh, better lunchbox. How much is this guy? Like that guy, we need doubles. Doubles need 3, 3, 6, 12. All right, 12, and then 2 screws. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I love the lunchbox. It's perfect, man. All right. Oh, oh, there we go. 12 of you guys. Oh, nope. I overshot it again, I think. Oh, no, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm just overthinking it. Nope. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? There we go. Jeez. About to mess up my own crafting, which would have been bad. All right, iron rods, and then I use a saw to cut them in half. And then I use the file again to make them into screws. Perfect. Now, boop, and boom, perfect. So I could empty this guy and throw it in a chest and forget about it. Because now this guy, as long as I have food in every slot, it'll be enough to cycle through all the foods within its 20 food range. Then I never have to cycle it through my lunchbox again. Heck yeah, dude. That is amazing. I don't think I'm going to deal with chat. I think I'm going to go through the papers thing. Barrels. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I'm just waiting on bronze, which is done at least with the card quest. Perfect. So let's move on to the next one. Let's click this so then it only shows up the proper ones I could click on. So I can't do this one yet. When all you have is a hammer. Where is that one? When all you have is a hammer. There it is. Okay. Oh, this is just telling me to do the tools. Okay, that's done. Perfect. Now I could go into here. All right, so we're going to do a small coal boiler. I'll save it over here. Get rid of those. Turn it up to 1 so I know what I need. Bricks I do not have yet, so I'll have to go make some of those. 2 bricks needs 8 of these, 8 of these, or 8. Oh, perfect. So just 8 clay. Here's my 8 clay. Oh, actually, I have it right in here. Why am I doing that? Oh, well. Perfect. So I'll smelt these guys up. Ooh, stone's done. Throw it in there. I need the bucket. Throw it in there. And then I'll also bucket up and do last 16 of this bronze here. So that will get us the bricks. Okay, perfect. So bricks are going to be done. That needs 10. So hammer with 10 of you guys. Perfect. So I got the 5. Get into the 2 bricks now. We got the wrench already. Blast furnace. All right. So we need 7 of you guys in a normal furnace, which is going to be easy. 6 of you. All across. Perfect. And then need 14. Perfect. There's a 7. Go across. And it's a wrench. Yep, perfect. And then you guys across, and then we need the 2 bricks here. Which bricks? Oh, we're gonna need water. Oh, just 1 thing of water, that's fine. I'll go get the water now. Oh, nope, I need to sleep. Alright. I'm just gonna steal from the shoreline. I know it's gonna make it look bad, but I'll come back and fix it later once I start terraforming a little bit. Yeah, speaking of terraforming, I'm not the best at building, but I'm definitely going to try to make something that looks somewhat appealing. But no big promises on that. All right, I need to take this stuff out, actually. Get out the way. Bricks, water, boom. And then we got... There we go. We got our small coal boiler. I'll throw it on the ground. I believe that's how you get the trophy. Yep, there it is. Trophy! Let's go! Awesome. Now we got that done. We're definitely gonna need some pipes as well. But I could save that for later. Let's move on to the Steam Age. Here's this quest line. Got nothing here yet, but once we start doing stuff, we got a lot to do here. And what I'm most excited about in this stage is the Tool Forge. I love this wood chopping and the hammer. This hammer makes mining so much better. So I think this will be it for this today's episode. Thank you for watching. Do leave a comment, any suggestions, or just saying hi. Just do what you can. Like it, subscribe, whatever. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'm really happy with today's progress, and I will see you back on episode 3.